And welcome back to Campaigns of the Plains. This is our D&D Season 2. Guys, we have lots of content over on our YouTube channel. You guys can go and visit it at any point in time by following Campaigns of the Plains on YouTube. And make sure you go over there, like, subscribe, comment. We appreciate all of that. Right now, obviously, we're doing this campaign. It is a Final Fantasy homebrew campaign. But we also have our Season 1 campaign done by our very own Matt, set in the Tal'Dorei setting. We also have a couple of one-shots. We have our Honey Heist done by our very own Alysia. We have our Valentine's Day Humble Hearts set in Humblewood done by our very own Travis. And we have a couple of murder mystery one-shots done by yours truly. We also have a different non-D&D campaign that we play called Monster of the Week. So if you guys like things like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Supernatural, that kind of thing, come check us out because it is in the Supernatural world and it is set in the 80s for now. Anyway, but we also have some socials down here. So if you guys don't get tired of hearing us each week, you can just come and watch or /see our pretty faces on social medias as we have a Facebook, we have Twitter, Instagram, and I think we have a TikTok somewhere around there. But we post to those guys sometimes. But we understand you might be a little bit busy and can't watch YouTube, or maybe the boss is a little discouraged by having it up on a separate monitor, but we still got you covered, don't we, Travis?
Of course. Head on over to your favorite podcast platform, whether that be Apple Podcasts or Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, or Spotify, and plenty others in between. We post every Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. Central Time. That way you have enough time to download it before your morning commute. And make sure to follow us on whatever platform you use so that you get notifications every time that we drop a new episode.
Absolutely. Well, Alysia, would you like to regale us what happened last time?
I started with maths. Something was dying. I think it might have been my summon. It's fine. We were fighting Din. Still. Well, Dundin. Still. And our Din asked Dundin about Dirk. And Dundin got more pissed. It's getting confusing.
Oh boy.
Just say evil Din.
No, it's more fun this way.
Oh, okay.
Ed, if you will.
Ellie summoned Yojimbo, and Yojimbo looks like a lady samurai with big Final Fantasy poops and geophysics is what I wrote down. You heard it here first. We killed Dundin, and now I'm sad.
Oh. We also cut
Magicite? ? Oh, yes. Used to capture elemental magic. Other Marquies modified to hold a soul. Yes, he did give our Marquies the soul crystal. 2 of them, in fact, because Ellie's so good at persuasion. Also, we killed a dragon. Let's backtrack. We killed a dragon. And these boys over there, you don't know where I'm pointing on the camera. Are they below me? I think.
Yes.
These guys down here
below you.
Scavenged it for parts.
Not much.
And then Din looted the Dundin's body. And Dundin also gave Din all of her little broken charms. It's kind of depressing. And 50% of the party leveled up. No.
33%.
33%
Well,
of the
at this
party.
point it is now.
But now 50% of the party is level 9.
50, yeah.
Yep.
Dose Keys.
I'll get the rest of you at some point.
Dose Keys heals us and holds back the wave of shades while we run away. And Marquies and Asher will loot the dragon. Yeah, we're on top of that. Oh, and at the end, we saw that there was a crystal at the top of the tower, and Ellie is in it. Oh shit, it's Ellie. That's what I wrote down.
She was dead.
There's not.
But she's not. But she might be. She might just be dead in the crystal. I thought she got ripped in half. We'll find out
She
now.
got better.
We're gonna find out now, right?
Maybe she's still in half in.
Maybe there's 2 crystals and we just saw the first one and this is the top half of her body.
Gonna write something down real quick. Don't worry about me.
Oh god. Okay, that's all I got.
Okay.
Oh, and no, that's it. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you guys had left the spiral staircase to go up in the tower of this cathedral. As you did, you saw that the Marquies from the Void was holding off a wave of shades with what looked to be a rather large 3-barreled hand cannon, basically. And he was taking shots. Marquies was the last one to see Void him as he moved on. The last thing you hear, Marquies, is one last shot before there is a bit of silence. You guys wandered up the stairs through a partially open set of double doors, and you saw the red sun's light pouring through a giant hole in the tower here. But there was a different light in this area. Kind of a purple, blackish light. As you guys entered this chamber, you see that there is a giant faith crystal in the middle of this room. Inside of the crystal was a Viera. And as you guys circled around to the front of the crystal, you see the face of a older, perhaps more wizened Ellie. So, you guys circle around to the front of the crystal, and the crystal is indeed cracked in a number of places.
This is very weird. Because that's me. But she still got her legs and her top attached. Unlike what we were told.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check, Ellie.
Okay. No. Which one am I? This one. Okay. You said a what?
Investigation check. 12. So from this angle, from the light, you stare at the crystal, and it is cracked in a number of different ways. However, as you circle around to the front, there is a larger gap between the crystals. So, there, from probably where the top of her right shoulder would be, there is a gap in the body.
Oh my.
And that gap travels down to the other half of her hips. And it looks like the crystal is the only thing holding this version of Ellie
Can I
in
reach
one
out
piece.
and touch the crystal?
There's a very faint hum.
I'll try to reach out to it. Elspeth.
Just faint hum.
It's me. Elspeth. confusing. Are you there?
Who has a passive perception above 14?
Milos.
Hi.
So, Marquies, yeah.
18.
Like 27.
The three of you,
It's
Milos,
over.
Marquies, and Ellie, you see something kind of move, not quickly through the shadow, but like something's kind of traveling in it, right where the light from the sun or the moon, whatever it is actually hitting the crystal. There's a long shadow that stretches out behind it, and something kind of moves within the shadow.
Who's there?
You see as a pair of little yellow eyes open up, and then suddenly you see a little glowing purple gemstone.
Poppy.
All of a sudden, this Persian cat that is
Poppy, it's you.
Poppy is like,
Don't hiss at yourself. That's you.
I think when you show your cat themselves in the mirror, that's you!
yeah.
Just holding them up.
I'll squat down and put my hand out towards other Poppy.
And this Poppy kind of like moves in kind of a cat side to side fashion, and then as it finally exits the shadow, it says, "She can't hear you."
Well, I mean, I figured that, but I thought I'd try. Because I've talked to the face
You all understood this, by the way.
in the crystal before. They can understand Poppy. Poppy has a sentient collar. She doesn't like to talk.
This Poppy also has a sentient collar.
Ellie's what? Whatever.
But everybody else is hearing Poppy talk for the first time. This Poppy, anyway.
What happened? And how are you still here? With her in there?
Because she's in between right now.
She's in two, also.
She does seem to be a bit indisposed at the moment.
She's doing everything she can to hold herself together in that faith crystal.
That's a faith crystal? Yeah. Wait, but how is she in a faith crystal? Whose crystal was this?
Hers.
That doesn't make any sense.
And this Poppy just kind of starts licking itself and says, "You're not from here. Of course it wouldn't."
Okay. Well, can we help her?
No. She's biding her time.
So do I.
For the signal.
The explosion one?
And Poppy just kind of licks herself a little bit more on her paw.
Do they know she's up here?
No. But she knows.
But does she know what's going on? Even though she's kind of not here?
She can hear you.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean to be rude about talking about you when you can't.
You're always rude.
Oh.
I think that the you here
That's
was
quite
rude.
different, but
But the you here seemed ruder, so she's probably used to it.
you don't know what she's like.
Yes, I do.
Elspeth. I'm a little confused. For one, the other little kitty that you have, that she has, is a talking. And also, weren't we here to find your dead friend and not your dead you?
Yeah, yes, that's right. Also, Poppy can talk. She just chooses not to. Isn't that right, Poppy?
Poppy just kind of like puts her nose in the air.
See? Okay. Well, what happened to you, other Poppy?
I'm stuck here as long as she's here.
Oh.
She's constantly using her magic to supply the aether to this crystal. So I'm kind of stuck here.
Do you know where Becky is? We're here for her.
Which one?
Our Becky.
And Poppy kind of looks up through the hole in the sky to the tower across the way, and you now see, as you guys are now up a floor, a little bit closer, you see this giant twisted machine like wrapped around the cathedral, and at the center of it there is this small bluish glow. She's up there, probably.
What way do we go?
And Poppy kind of butts its head forward a little bit. There's another set of doors, and one door is like hanging completely off the hinges, and you see that there is a stairway on the outside of this cathedral that leads up to the other spire.
I think the signal's coming soon. Good luck to you both.
And to you, don't die.
Try not to. I'll try not to. Before I leave, I'll touch the crystal again and go. I saw Mama. She looked sad. In my world, she got to have peace. I hope that maybe gives you some too.
You just feel that faint humming again.
Okay, let's go save Becky.
I'll grab your arm as you start running towards these double doors. Aren't you fucked up?
Me?
Yeah. As I look at the rest of the group, isn't everyone really fucked up?
Yeah.
Do we have 10 minutes?
I don't know.
The other Marquies down the stairs said that we did not have time for a break, that there are enemies coming up the tower. And that is why he healed us, and we ran up the stairs.
Oh yeah, we have been healed, that's right.
Anything that you are missing, we're going to have to fix on the way.
I am mostly full. I'm feeling much better.
I will cast Aura of Vitality, which is a concentration spell. It allows me to give 2d6 hit points as a bonus action. So that's 10 bonus actions in a minute.
Yep.
So I can do 2d6 10 times, essentially, as long as I maintain concentration.
Okay.
Who needs this the most?
I'm at like a third.
Okay. So it's 20d6. We're gonna spread this across everybody. And we can do this as we're going.
I don't need any, so you can save the energy for someone else who needs it more.
I don't need it. What,
I
you need
could
it?
use some.
16 days with major.
Oh no, I'm at 10.
Oh no, you don't use major. I forget. Yes. Me too.
Okay, so Asher
And Gregor.
and Gregor. I'm looking pretty fucked up too. What about Din and Ellie?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. How about you?
And half of my normal self.
Okay. I'll give you both 7 d6. Because that'd be 7 and 7 would be 14. And I'll
While
take
Milos
6.
is healing everybody,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay, so we just rolled
crouch down next
76.
to other Poppy.
70. So go ahead and roll 76. That's how much you heal.
I think he said you were doing this on the way.
Oh, I thought he was doing
Yep.
it in
Yep.
here.
I mean, it's a minute. I mean,
Oh.
I could have been doing it while you guys were talking.
So
Uh,
We'll go ahead and have you roll out the health real quick.
Oh, I forgot I got rid of all mine.
Are you doing it in here? That is the question, Milos.
If I feel like I have a minute to do so while we're standing and talking to Poppy and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
I will do so. If not, I will do it on the way as we're walking through the double doors. I just have to be able to see people. I don't have to touch.
You probably would have about a minute before you guys start hearing slithering coming up
There.
the staircase.
Well, a minute's all I need.
Let's go.
Before it.
Shit.
Yes.
So,
Not full, but it's something.
the stairs ahead of you climb the outside of the cathedral up to the other tower. They are just wide enough for maybe two people to go side by side.
If no one's leading the way, I will head forward, and I will grab Ellie and like pull her forward with me. We need to convince this thing to let us have Becky's soul. I don't know if we can kill this thing together, but we might need to try and talk to this thing.
I'm really good at talking.
Well, I think Milos should certainly lead. He's the diplomat here.
I will
But everybody likes me.
be one of those in the back, just in case something approaches us from the rear.
And I have a +7.
She just pulls out a gun. Oh, plus seven. Okay, that sounds like a gun.
7. Alright,
I'm
so
incredibly persuasive.
Milos and Ellie up front, then, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Who is behind them?
So
kinda
squishy.
go
Why
in
am I
the
in
middle.
front?
Din and Asher?
Sure.
And then, Gregor, you said you'd be in the back. Marquies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Milos, do you really think we can persuade a god?
I don't think we can kill a god.
Were we giving some kind of signal to give our witch friend when we were done here? Or is she just going to pull us out when it's time?
DM, do you want to remind us? Because I forgot.
Go ahead and make
I
me a
have
history
keen
check.
mind.
What?
I would remember.
You would remember. So you would remember that she has given you guys, basically, 10 hours in here. You have probably used up 2 of those hours.
We have to be here for 8 more hours? We're going to die.
Can you talk them to death for 8 hours?
No!
I'm sure Milos has had experience with others doing this.
Are you calling him boring?
No, I'm saying he
That's
understands
so
how political
offensive.
systems work.
It's so offensive. You should apologize.
No, it's fine.
Do
I
you
know
know-
what he means. We've had people talk ad nauseum
Yes,
in my mother's court, I guess.
I've seen one.
Oh my goodness, yes, now you have 2 moms. Your
Milos
real
has
Yeah.
mom.
two moms?
Your real mom and your fake mom, who's really your aunt.
Yeah, I guess.
That's kind of exciting, right?
Your
It's
aunt
something.
Your aunt mom. That sounds a little not exciting.
So, as you guys are traveling up the stairs, Ellie and Milos, it's a good thing that you have pretty high passive perceptions because you suddenly catch this glint of light coming from the higher tower. And suddenly it's traveling towards you. I need the 2 of you to make me dexterity saving
Oh
throws.
dear. I'm not good at those.
Oh. I'm gonna use my point of inspiration that I got several episodes ago.
When you caught our ship on fire?
Yeah!
That was inspiring?
That was inspiring.
I was inspired.
No way. I would use the opposite of that word.
Oh, Okay, that's much better. Ooh, that was a natural one initially.
Ooh.
I got
Nope.
a 22.
22?
I got 20.
20. So you see these points of light come barreling towards you, and you manage to both jump about 5 feet away. But Din and Asher, you kind of have to pull back as these 2 points of light just zap zap on the stairs, and they leave like this darkened space, this shadow that kind of climbs up the wall.
I think something's trying to kill us.
Suddenly you see 2 more shots. Din and Asher, I need you to make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh,
16. No,
natural 20.
Natural 20?
So 22.
wait. I lied. It's 11.
It's 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was a 10 too. Yeah. Well, I don't think they're going to want to talk to us, guys.
So you take 8 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
And suddenly, the rest of you see more shots coming from the top of that spire. What are you doing?
Stop.
Move
Oh, okay. Move.
faster.
Just keep
Move
running.
faster.
Yes.
Ellie moves.
Faster.
Ellie moves faster.
Good.
Wait.
Is that? Do you have anything that can shield us from?
Hold on. I'm going to try and push forward to the head of the party. I'm going to say, "Follow me."
Oh yeah, metal.
As I'm doing it, I'm going to replace. I had reloaded my weapon. I'm going to replace it with all my empty shells that I'm carrying right now.
Okie dokie. This set of stairs is about 60 feet up from where you guys see another set of doors to be able to go into on the second spire. So you guys, we have Gregor at the front now. And he is leading the way. Gregor, are you moving your full movement, or?
That was my intent, yeah.
Okay. So you move. Are you using any action to move, or are you're just full movementing?
I mean, we have enemies behind us,
Mm-hmm.
and possibly enemies in front of us. So I think I probably am using my full movement just to, stay ahead of it all.
Sounds good. I think you have 30 feet of movement, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the first one to reach these set of doors. Are you kind of waving people on, or what are you doing when you hit the doors? They're 60 feet from Gregor, who's 5 feet ahead of you and Milos right now.
Do we stop or keep going?
I think we just keep going.
Yes. Go.
I'm going to follow Gregor very, very quickly.
So, Gregor, you reach over, you see the doors behind you, and you give the ring a tug. It does not come free.
Break it with your shooty blade.
Yeah, I'm going to
His bang blade.
His bang blade.
try and force it open, I guess.
What are you doing to force it open?
I mean, I am a very tall, strong man covered in metal armor. I'm going to just barrel into it.
Asher, you should help him.
I could. I'm very strong.
Are you running to the front, Asher? You're actually...
Sure. I was kind of in the middle.
Yeah, you're actually going to be about 5 feet short on this particular one, so you're not going to be able to quite get to where Gregor is. You'd be just about 5 feet behind him if you do move full. But Milos would technically be able to reach the door.
I can try. I will. Is it just an athletics check or?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing an athletics check, but are you helping one another? Who's helping who? Who's rolling?
Oh, okay.
I can give you advantage if.
Sure.
I mean, you're better than me. I'll come up to stir you, so you can have.
Just pick it up and throw on Milos.
That's good.
Natural 20 for a total of 28.
Okay. So during this scene, that is going to count as a success. These doors are at like an angle, so they're sliding on the stone that are below them, so it's kind of jammed. So you give it a really good push with your shoulder, Gregor, and it just makes that awful steel on stone like grinding sound, and it opens up just a little ways. Probably somebody as small as Din might be able to squeeze through, but currently the rest of you are of a bigger size, maybe not be able to squeeze through just yet. So that is Gregor and Milos this particular round. Ellie, you were next to Milos. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go up there. I'm not strong, so I don't know if you want me to push a door.
You also can't reach the door, as you would be in their space as they're working on the door at the moment.
I can firebolt the door,
Ooh.
but I don't know how helpful that would be.
Just make
Probably
it
not. Spicy door.
Spacey.
Habanero
Just
door.
Fireball the door.
Fireball
It's
the
fine.
door and all my friends.
Yeah, we're fine. We're all like nearly healed now.
I can't do anything.
Sure.
I mean, I really can't. I'm not strong, and I'm not.
Talk at it.
I can't even reach it. Josh said so. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna lend you my moral support.
To cheer on.
You got this. Wait until Asher gets up here with his big muscles. He'll help you.
So kind of going back to the second row is going to be Din and Asher. About this time, Marquies, since you're behind them, you look back and you see as a number of these dark shadows like peek their head through the door that you guys had come through and are starting to like pour through the door and make their way up the stairs. Din or Asher, what are you doing this round?
Can I get to the door at this point?
You won't be able to reach past Gregor and Milos, unfortunately.
Oh, because they're in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get in the doorway?
You could be able to, you're small enough, you could squeeze through them.
Can I fit in the doorway and just shove, like, my back against one end and shove the other end?
So
And, like-
you'd be able to move through the space that they have created, and
Yeah.
you would be able to enter in. Like you might be able to get on the other side
If
and
you could.
like pull from that side,
Sure.
but that's up to you.
Yeah.
So you go inside. This area inside, while most of the other areas had some kind of like stained glass, or the one prior was just missing a good portion of the side of the spire, this one is completely enclosed. There's no light in here besides what is coming through the door, so you cannot see anything besides what you can with your dark vision.
I don't think I even have that.
2, 3, and not have dark
Poppy.
vision?
I could shove Poppy through the door. She's all lit up like a Christmas tree.
Oh no, I'm trying to open the door.
So you squeeze between, like, you're small enough where you'd be able to squeeze between what Gregor and Milos have gotten open so far. You have to, like, bend your wings down real close to you and, like, squeeze underneath them. But you manage to go on the other side, and you can, like, grab the side of the door and try to give it a pull.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll me an athletics.
Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nice. So that will count as another success. So this door kind of makes that awful sound of metal on stone again. It slides open now far enough. Somebody like Marquies or Ellie would be able with, or Milos. Milos is a little tall, actually, so a little broad, but perhaps Ellie and Marquies would be able to fit through if they squeezed real tight. Those with armor are going to
Ellie's
be...
small. She's just very all ears, you know?
You're like an
Her
avatar.
size is vertical.
Mm-hmm.
Asher, what are you doing?
If I can't get to the door, I can't do anything, right?
I mean, you have the wave of shadows or shades coming at you
How
from
far away
behind.
are they?
They're probably about 30 feet back from where you currently are. 35, actually.
If I can see one, I will shoot a sacred flame at one.
Okay.
That's
Is that a
pretty
dex save?
It's dex save of 14.
Okay. That is a 10.
Okay, so they fail.
And it's radiant damage, right?
It is. So that's 2d8.
And roll your damage.
11
So
radiant damage.
the first shade that's like kind of jumping in and out of the shadows on the stairs here, you manage to just release that green radiant energy, and it like just burns right through this shade, and it just turns to ash.
Yeah.
But there are more behind it.
So they call me Asher.
Are you moving closer to the door?
If I can,
Okay.
but I can't get into...
Yeah, you'd be like right behind Milos or
Yeah, I'll be
Gregor.
support.
Marquies, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Fireball.
Right.
Yeah.
Fireball.
I just want to be a mammoth in a hallway again.
We're pushing down.
Squish
See what happens.
happens.
Just turned it into a mammoth.
I
and
actually
just
kind
boom.
of did think about, well, I don't want to use anything off my bandolier right now.
Why not? You could maybe get one of us to level 10.
Right?
Dash is going to take that away for you if you keep rolling it too much.
Right?
No, I made it for that purpose. It was supposed to be random.
We get to the end of the campaign and half
Leaves
of us are
void.
20 and
Hey,
half
we're
of us are
level
like...
20.
You guys are level 13.
Yeah, well, some of you made it to 20 at least.
Yeah. How far are we from the door being like comfortable?
For those in armor like Gregor and Asher, it's going to be probably another 2 or 3 good pulls.
Okay, well,
Just
if I get on the inside, is there room for me to help pull it?
Yeah, Din's short enough that you'd be able to get like on the top side just above her.
Yeah, I'm
and-
gonna try. I don't have a lot of strength, but anything helps.
Fair enough.
Go do it.
So you're going to try to squeeze through the door between them now?
He doesn't have good grip because he's got glovies on.
No, that's why I got the good grip.
Let's get the bony arms.
Yep. All
I'm
right.
just not super strong.
So you squeeze right between the gap that Milos and Gregor now have created, and you are. You don't have. Do you have dark vision?
I think so. I don't remember where. Yes, I do.
Okay. So as you enter into this space, again, it is pitch black. With the change in light, it takes you a second, and that's not the thing you're really focused on at the moment. But you kind of look around, and it looks like this particular room housed about 4 different pillars in the center of this room, and like the one nearest to you guys is like broken and laying on the floor. So go ahead and roll me athletics.
13.
13, unfortunately, is not a success, as you get to pulling right on, like right above where Din is actually like yanking on, and you just can't seem to find a good purchase there.
He's got glovies on. They don't have good grippies.
So back to Gregor. The shades now approach you guys. They're probably about a good 10 feet from you, Asher. They're coming up, just flooding the stairs.
Gregor is going to once again ram against the doorway.
Okay. Give Milos, are you helping this time?
Is Asher close enough to help him? Because if so, I can
Asher
help
is close
through
enough.
it. I can help from the other side. And that might be.
One more push and maybe you'd be able to. You're a bit bigger than Marquies and Ellie,
Oh, okay.
so...
I will. I'll give a glance to Asher and be like, "Do you got this?"
The door or the shades?
Pick your poison.
I can do either. I just can't get to the door.
Well, I'll
One of you will step up.
I'll move back so that Asher has
Get up
space
there.
to get up.
Okay. And then what are you doing?
I will.
Shoot the shades.
Yeah, trying to figure out what I should shoot him with. I will do. How many are there? Can I see?
They are 2 wide on the stairs right now, and they are all 40 feet back from about 10 feet from where Asher had been standing. So they're just pouring through this door. So you can pick as many as you want in this. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. So there are 10 currently that you can individualize out of this massive shadows.
I'll just do a scorching ray at the first 3, like closest to me.
Okay.
So I know, like, it'd be the first 2 and then the one past.
Gotcha.
So it's spell attack for each ray. One's only a 12. The other one's over 20. The third one is a natural 1.
So
only
the third one doesn't make contact, as the other 2 probably shielded it right probably before their demise. Let's see how much damage you do.
It's only 2d6, so it's not a lot, but it's something. It is fire though, and because I have my blue pan, it does an extra d6.
There you go.
So that was 8 plus 4, so 12 to both of that. If they hit.
So the first 2 just go up in a conflagration of flames. They aren't here to be super tanky. They're here in numbers. So the first 2 go up, but as they are like reduced to ash, the other one managed to just dodge to the side before the third ray can penetrate.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright.
As I wait for the door to open.
Awesome. Gregor and Asher are up at the door. Are one of you helping, or are you 2 trying to take individual slams at the door?
Are you giving me advantage, or
It doesn't matter. We could both do it. I'm pretty strong. I just leveled up. I'm
Samesies.
quite strong. I'm as strong as you can be.
Why don't you guys both try?
Okay,
Yeah, we'll both try.
try.
Sounds good.
We
It
each
is effectively the same thing.
Oh, you
inside
boys are
drive,
so strong.
and we each get a door because it's like a swing door, right?
Yeah.
Put it like this.
Yep.
I get the left, you get the right.
Yas.
Okay. What do we roll in? Strength or athletics?
Athletics.
Mine's an 18.
24.
Yeah, so you guys actually managed to like both shoulder check the same door that's been the one you guys have been working on, and you both like ram into it just enough for it to open wide for you guys with armor now. Are
I'm
you guys?
just gonna go through.
Yeah, you guys
Ellie's
imagine
sitting
are
here
pouring.
watching all of these people, all of these strong boys, and she's like, "Oh, I'm in danger. Wait a minute."
So you guys pour
Just fanning
through.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let
Wow, they're
Did
so
also?
strong.
Yeah.
Din and Marquies, you kind of stumble
Am I
back a little bit as you
attracted to
feel
Yeah.
as you feel the combined weight of Asher and Gregor hit the door, and it kind of gives. It does a really long, like scraping metal sound.
Okay, now push it close, please, so the shades don't get in and kill
Is there a
us.
button?
No, you got to do it with your man strength. Well, women can be strong too,
Right.
but not me.
We just all push together.
Yes.
Can we do something?
Everyone together.
Everyone
Push.
together.
Okay.
We'll grab a couple of athletics checks from whoever wants to roll, and you can. Well, three. At least 3 people will
I
say.
got a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
You're stronger than you
So
think.
it's a 21.
25.
21, 25, and a 16. Yeah, with the 3 of you and the other 3 like pushing on the backs, you
Ellie
guys.
goes into beast mode and her fingernails grow out and her hair gets all wild and she's like, ah!
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
Yeah.
But you guys push the door
You
shut,
guys made that look really
and
hard. I
any
love that
light that you had that had come through the door is now gone.
part. No, Poppy. Do it, girl.
And you see as Poppy's gem on her,
Oh, guys, don't look directly at the gem. It hurts. Ah, shit.
like a laser light.
Right?
The gem lights up, and it's weird because normally Poppy puts out a little more light than this. She's only putting about 15 feet of light out right now, and even then, like at the very edges of that light, normally, it's pretty dim and you can see a little bit beyond that. You can't. Well, those of you without dark vision.
I think that this is some kind of weird magical darkness. Just a hunch. Is this where Becky is supposed to be?
I mean, do we want to try and see if we can detect some magic in the nearby vicinity? I mean, I don't know. The door that we pushed closed, does it seem like it's gonna hold? Or
Yeah, it's a pretty fairly heavy metal door. You do all of a sudden hear like things like slamming up against the door itself, and you kind of take a step back from it and kind of survey as some rust gets knocked off the inside here as things just keep like throwing themselves at this door on the other side. You even hear a couple of the shades like make shrill shrieking noises as maybe they're like bludgeoning themselves to death on the door on the outside.
It's like our cats in the morning.
We get the XP for that. We shut the
I hope they don't bludgeon themselves to death in the morning.
Nah, they just do it until they're stupid.
Oh, okay.
Are there like handles on this side of the doors?
There's not.
Oh,
Someone's gotta hold the door.
okay. Is there any heavy?
There's the pillar.
Oh yeah.
There is a stone pillar here. Pieces of the stone pillar.
Is it just a pillar? Does it do anything? Is there anything on it?
It's on the ground.
I would
It's
like
a support beam.
To look, wait, what's not supporting?
The roof.
So Gregor would like to take some boulders of this pillar that are hanging around and start stacking them near the door.
So you doing that? Are you helping him out, Asher?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you guys start like lugging stones over the door. Didn't you helping out too?
Yes, I
Okay.
hope they're bigger than her.
Oh, okay.
Allie's gonna pick up Poppy and start walking.
Away from everybody with a light.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can cast light on my sword. I don't know how much.
Oh, okay. It's like it sounds like that's what Milos was getting ready to do. So.
Ellie forgot that
Well,
they were doing something away from her.
I was gonna leave Ember nearby, but that works. Since Ember does shed light. But that's okay. We can try and figure out what else is in this room.
Miss Ellie, please do not go very far. It is still dangerous in this place.
What did you
I'll be
say
with
as I keep walking?
Okay.
So as Ellie walks forward, she steps. Every one of her steps makes this really long echoing sound. She does have heels. They make a nice clack on the stone. And it's kind of rhythmic, but it like echoes through this entire hall, and almost like it echoes above the sounds of the creatures beating themselves against the door, which is deafening to those who are actually standing by the door.
This is very ominous.
Ellie, you walk to the center of the room, and suddenly there is a glyph that lights up underneath you.
Oh shit! You hear from across the room.
Lines of this purple energy start to spread throughout the floor.
Oh no, don't get ripped in half.
Right.
Again.
DM takes notes.
Yeah.
Scribbles furiously. So, you guys hear this deep voice suddenly say, "How come you've come to my domain?"
You don't know?
I know,
Then why are you asking?
because I want to hear you say it.
That seems like it just takes extra time.
I have all of the time in the world.
Well, I don't.
Unfortunate.
But, could we have Becky back, please? It would... We miss her, you know?
For that, you will have to ask the master.
That's not you, who are you?
You see as the light travels up, and at the back you see this stone seat on top of a set of stairs. A couple of the braziers next to this figure alight in this blue fire. And you see now what looks to be human, although they have these massive black wings that are spread out behind them, skeletal, with a little bit of flesh still hung to them.
Bad Keys. I don't know your real name. But I think that Marquies inhabited that body once.
Right. I like to think that Gregor hears Bad Keys echo across the room, and he says out loud, wouldn't Dark Keys make more sense? Because it kind of rhymes.
Oh,
With Marquies,
do you prefer Bad Keys or Dark Keys?
Yeah.
I prefer you.
Ooh,
to
I don't think
die.
we should say darkies.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
Fuck that. Whoops.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Whoops, all racist.
Oh.
So let's
Whoops,
call
No,
that.
with the Q!
No Q. No.
Wait, we just want our friend back. I mean,
Maybe you would like to join her.
no, I don't. You assume a lot, mister. I don't know your name. What's your name? I'm Ellie. You probably know that because my half, who is a half of herself, is downstairs.
Oh, good. She's still in halves that I left her.
Oh, that was you. I think I knew that. What's your name? You're still not telling me.
Why would I deign to give a mortal my name?
It's polite.
He just looks at you like, what?
What does he look like?
So you see as the fire
Yeah.
starts to come up a bit, he is a pale individual. He has kind of this tattered, kind of dark red hood about his head, and he's wearing a little bit of this kind of, it looks like a tight, dark leather armor with a couple of belts that go across his chest, and in those belts he's got what looks to be spaces for, like, daggers. And he is wearing dark black boots. And he also has one other thing on him besides the knives. He has a belt with pouches in them. And in those pouches, looks like there might be a bottle or two.
Oh, shit. Hey, Marquies.
Yes.
And everybody. Hey, everybody! It's you! It's the you that you are now. But with the old you, with the old him in there. You're not there at all, really. It's just that body that you occupy.
Gives me a headache every time you try and explain that.
He won't tell me his name. I think he's gonna murder us. Can you come help?
What do you expect me to do?
Just casually stacking stuff by the door.
I don't know. He's got the same belt that you've got with the potions in it. It makes bad things happen. Sometimes good things. Sometimes mammoths.
Sometimes mammoths.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm having a conversation with them. Well, where's your master? You said you have to talk to the master? Is there like an application for a formal audience?
I need to speak to them.
I need to speak to your manager.
He said!
Are you a Karen now?
Yes. Gonna get my haircut short.
You see him look to the ceiling above you, and as you follow his gaze upward, you see that there is like a dome that spreads towards you of some kind of dark onyx-like stone. And in that stone is sketched a number of runes, and one that resembles an eye. And the entire time you've been talking, that purple light has been traveling up the walls and has been creeping along the ruins of this dome.
I think I turned something on.
The ruins alight, and you hear the voice say, "Master, come judge these fools." And you see as this arcane eye opens on the ceiling and looks down at all of you. This yellow eye, one black slit. And it looks at all of you. This whole dome has been kind of turned into an eye, and it kind of looks around at all of you, and you feel this gaze like go right through your very being. This light penetrates you, and you feel like, not like you're being looked at, but like you're being looked through. And it blinks for a second, and you hear a deep rumbling voice from somewhere up above say, "They are unworthy.
Wow, you don't even know us.
I know you.
That's not true at all.
Mortal souls, I know everyone."
It seems like a lot of people to know, honestly. That must make you have headaches.
By traveling even a few feet with my chosen, have I begun to know you all. By being in proximity to your friend Becky, I know all that you can do.
Okay. Well, Becky's been dead for like a week, so we might know more now.
So you would think, if that were my only instrument on your plane, you think that that one girl is the only one who has made a pact for my power?
No, not at all. We've met at least 2 others.
Then choose your next words wisely.
Okay, that's for Milos then.
Yeah. She just tags it out.
You said you're good at political things!
Just because I've had experience. Anyway. You know why we're here. You know what we want. Why don't you just let us take it and we'll be on our way? You can have this world for your sick pleasures.
I don't know if insulting him was the right
Yeah,
choice.
This world is not my only goal. I yearn for sweeter fruits.
So why not let us take Becky's body back, or her soul back, and then you can probably do the same thing to the other world. I mean, we both know this is going to happen in our world too.
That's true. I think we've accidentally seen some visions.
Unfortunately, I cannot yet make the journey to your plane.
Can't you just ride along with her soul?
A portion of my power can, but not all of it.
So how do you get all of you there?
Are we actually inviting?
Yeah, that's what, like we're like, just come with
I
us.
mean,
I'm not sure. I thought, I was really when I nominated you for this, I kind of wasn't thinking that you would just say, you know what, why don't you just go ahead and just invade us already?
How do we get you to our world?
Yeah.
we know that Becky is going to cause this. You've seen it. We've seen the
Yeah,
fate.
trying to stop it isn't going to do anything.
Might as well help.
It's just going to make it happen.
Yeah, it's just going to make it happen. So we're just going
I
to
thought
go
it
along
happened
with
here,
it.
and that was maybe the vision we saw. Who says it's gonna happen in our world?
Should we have just stayed in the city?
Yeah, I think so. This is.
I feel like at this point we have made a grave mistake following all of you.
We came here for Becky.
Which
we
makes
didn't
sense.
say that we
Our
would come
first
here for...
interaction, you all got arrested, included us in your endeavor.
We
on the
came
arrest.
here to save Becky. We didn't have an asterisk next to it saying only if we can't destroy the world. We came here for Becky.
How do you know that it can't be avoided. Have any of you experienced such a matter where you saw visions and then they always came to be?
I saw my first vision earlier today.
Yeah, so did I.
And this vision was?
Becky destroyed the world.
We were told it's going to come true. We can't stop it.
Well, anyone who wants something to happen and shows something to you is going to lie and tell you that you can't stop it. Obviously, these enemies here of ours would certainly be trying to convince us there's nothing we could do. Our efforts are hopeless and meaningless.
Marquies, do you think that we're good people?
You are what you want to be.
I want to save Becky.
Then save her.
Then why are you trying to stop us?
I'm not stopping you.
Okay.
So, if I throw this rock at the dome, are you gonna stop me?
Don't throw the rock at the dome.
I'm gonna do it.
Why are you doing that? That's not how we save Becky.
Oh.
I don't know if Becky is going to cause the apocalypse in our world. I don't know if we just saw this world for some reason, but Ellie and I both saw a future. Getting Becky's soul back could lead to that future. I don't say I want that future, but we can't prevent anything without Becky's soul. How do we know, and I gesture up to this giant eye, how do I know that thing isn't going to just bring her back some other way outside of our control and influence?
How do we know that the church isn't going to do something worse? They're already trying. Do you see what they've been doing to the souls?
That doesn't mean...
That future could be worse than whatever future this guy wants. I don't know. Are you working with the... Look at the eye. You're not working with the church in our world, are you? My point could be invalid here.
Who are your accomplices? What's your plan? Don't like evil guys when you're having them. Don't they tell you their whole plan before they think they're going to kill you?
Yeah,
What's your plan?
exactly.
The eye looks at you, Elia, and says, I work for myself.
See? We just don't like the church. As long as he doesn't like the church along with us, it's fine.
I.
It blinks.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we just take him with us. Fuck it.
Yeah, we could try. I don't know. I mean, he can't get there on Becky. I don't know how he could get there with us.
Maybe he'll help us.
I could try to summon him. I could summon other things that aren't summons.
I will stare at Ellie and give her very no eyes, just staring directly no. But I'm not saying anything. Just no.
Why are you looking at me like my dad used to look at me when I was being bad?
I can't tell you what I'm thinking because I don't have that ability right now.
Let's play charades.
You don't have time for that.
Okay.
You hear the voice above go, I grow tired of this.
See?
Why don't I test you all first and see if you are worthy of your friend's soul?
Is it like math or science? Because I'm bad at those.
Aluiar, take them. And he looks over at the figure on the chair.
Can you spell that for me, please?
He's actually speaking in a different dialect.
What language is he speaking in?
Do
I recognize it?
What languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Druidic, Geometric, Dwarvish, Leonin, Orc.
No.
It's probably
Is it primordial?
Abyssal or
It is Abyssal.
Primordial.
Speak abyssal.
Oh, okay.
So you do not know what he is saying.
Is that your name, Aluria Lular?
We don't know that.
I just heard a word.
The figure stands up, and you see its shadow begin to press in on the light that is in this room. I need you all to roll initiative.
No. You know, Becky might be upset if we make a deal with Diabolos just to get her soul back.
We're all going to become warlocks and take her back.
Everybody take one level in Warlock.
Yeah.
Ellie.
4. No, 5.
5. Din?
20.
20. Gregor.
12.
12. Milos.
21.
21. And Marquies.
20.
20.
You're definitely before me.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, no, you have higher decks and
Asher.
I rolled a natural 1,
Okay.
so that's a 3.
3.
1, 2.
that's the roll I
Natural
wanted
3.
for initiative.
I got a 4.
And
So,
you got a 5.
5.
suddenly, from besides Ellie, yeah, because she was the only one standing in the center. Well, Milos is probably standing somewhat nearby, speaking as well. From the shadows into Poppy's light, you see these shadow copies of this person on the throne step forward, and they are both going to make attacks against you. Yeah. So we'll do yellow for Ellie and orange for Milos. Spell disadvantage with Milos.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit you, Milos?
That is my AC.
Okay. And then a 17 is definitely going to hit you, right? Okay. Then... So, you take 7 piercing damage, and 13 necrotic damage,
No.
and Milos takes 7 piercing damage. And only 6 necrotic damage. Okay. That's their turns as they step forth from the shadows. It is your turn, Milos.
What do these things look like? Are they just like
They just look like
shades?
shadowy figures, shadowy copies of the figures sitting on the throne. Standing now, rather.
How far away is the dude on the throne?
He is up a small set of stairs about, from you, probably about 25 feet.
Could I get all 3 of them in a 20-foot cone? Or, sorry, 20-foot cube?
Not quite him, because he would be at the top of the stairs at an angle. But you could get the 2.
I will get the 2 then, I guess.
Okay.
They need to make deck saves. I'm going to try and cast a Fairy Fire on them.
Okay. It's a 16
Failure.
and a 17.
17 is the DC.
Okay.
So the one that failed is shining dim light in a 10-foot radius. And it's going to be pink.
Pink flame. Okay.
So
Anything
that's
else?
my action.
Action.
So my Lupin is going to shoot a... Oh, it's a melee. So he's going to float up and do a melee attack against the one I just got. So he'll have advantage.
Okay.
Does a... What's to hit? Oh, it'd be 20 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay. That is 6 fire damage, I believe.
Okay.
Yes. And he will be. He'll just stay there. But at least he's shining some more bright light. in the
Sounds
nearby vicinity.
good. Then it would be Din. So you're kind of over by the door, still because you were chucking rocks. Milos and Ellie are kind of in the center of the room. They're about 15 feet from you currently. And they're just kind of standing side by side, and they have like these shadows next to them, but you also have the guys kind of standing up on the top of the stairs as well.
Okay, I want to toss out Maul.
Okay? Bear?
Bear.
It's a bear.
That's a bonus. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, bonus, right? Yes. Question mark.
To toss out?
Yes.
Yes, bonus
yes,
action.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna shoot. They're both the same distance, aren't they? The shadow things.
Yep.
I'll shoot the one on my right. Whatever.
Okay, so there's Milos and his fire elemental are kind of pincering one, and then Ellie has one in front of her.
Oh, I'll do Ellis then.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Shoot it.
I'm not gonna hit it with that one. Second attack.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 27.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Is it nighttime? It's still nighttime.
It's
right?
still nighttime, yep.
So 9 and then 5 radiant.
Okay. As that arrow kind of explodes in a quick, brilliant silvery flash, it kind of hisses as it takes that damage.
Ooh. What did you use? I have a. No, but what damage did you do? What damage type was it? Oh, radiant. Sorry. Yes.
Anything else, Dan?
Yeah, I used my bear action, right?
I think it's a bonus action to command your bearer, right? No, it's not. Never mind. Disregard. You can bear.
Do the bear?
Yep.
You can probably move up to one of them.
What's the bear's movement? 20, I believe?
40.
40. Oh, yeah. If it wants, it can get behind the other shadow to get advantage from Ellie.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
And then he has multi-attack.
I don't believe you have that yet, because Ranger. He has that ability, but as a Beastmaster, I don't believe you can use that just yet. Should be in your feats.
For what? Multi-attack?
What? Multi-attack.
The bear is the multi-attack?
Oh.
I will double check that here, but I believe that you aren't quite that level yet. I will double check here real quick. Beastmaster.
Did you see that? Your familiar gains advantage on attack rolls you're adjacent to.
Yeah, so at 11th level, you'll get the 2 attacks or multi-attack. So
Hello?
at 11.
Oh, so I'm just
So
one thing.
you can still use one thing, though.
Then he's gonna... Oh, he's gonna claw it then.
Okay. He has advantage.
15.
15 with
He has
advantage?
Oh. 17.
17 just
Oh
hits.
shit. Okay. Ooh. 5, 7 slashing.
Okay.
Non-magical, technically.
Yep.
Whatever.
All right. Anything else?
Wait. Beastmaster bonus. Do I have that part?
So you are level 8 right now, right?
Yeah.
Let me double check here. So you should have Blood Moon and Leader of the Pack as well.
Under the actions under the black bear, it says Beastmaster bonus. The companion gains an additional bonus to attack and damage rolls equal to the ranger's proficiency bonus. Not
Yeah,
included.
it'll automatically figure him in for Beast.
No, it doesn't.
It says it's not
says
included.
not
Oh,
included.
well then go ahead and include
Just plus 3 to
another 3.
damage then. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Then it is Marquies' turn.
Okay. I think I might just shoot the same target. Try and focus them down.
It is magical, by the way, because you have Blood Moon, which makes your...
Oh, that means it was non-magical.
What's that?
That means it was non-magical.
No, your companion has magical. Under if you look under your feet and under Blood Moon,
Mm-hmm.
your training with familiars has taught them how to channel. Yep. So it was magical.
Okay.
So that would actually be more damage.
Just a reminder, Christian, one of them, it does have advantage from Fairy Fire, the one that's close to me.
Oh.
Who's also been hit too. So
You know what?
Yeah, they've both been hit.
Well, I'll attack that one then, since...
advantage.
Yeah,
Okay.
advantage sounds pretty great.
Right.
What are you using?
I don't want to lose my gold, but I kind of want to... Ow! Let's try it. We're gonna pop a gold in there.
Hop at a gold. So this is the first time that you've seen Marquies as he slots a gold into his Gillionaire's Gamble. It begins to kind of morph and take shape into a rifle. Okay.
Okay, 24.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Like how Marquies accidentally became a gunslinger.
Right.
Right? Yeah. Hey, that's not bad. Okay, that is...
Wait, you said you made this
16.
gun for another campaign. Is this the gun you made by Gunslinger?
Just didn't get to use it because you refused to use sentient weapons.
It was sentient. I was afraid of it.
Do we know that it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
It's spoken.
It's
before.
No,
yeah.
I don't remember that, but I don't remember yesterday.
Yeah. When
I think Elspeth found it, and it had said some shit, and she was like, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a-
How much you said 16, right?
Something that carries over
Yeah.
every campaign.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
16.
Okay. What's your D6? Because I believe you ran out of 3, so you should be fresh. at
Yeah,
3.
it's fresh. 6.
6 golden cactar. As the golden cactar comes up, you actually see a flash of gold on Marquies' gun, and you see this golden cactar kind of like flash up on the barrel of his gun. So, yeah. Anything else, sir?
Oh, no. Nah. Well, actually, okay. So all of the enemies are kind of intermingled with us right now, aren't they?
The two are. The other one is still kind of standing at the top of the stairs. Just kind of waiting to see.
Nah, I'm gonna leave that be.
Okay. Then, after Marquies, it is his turn. So... Gosh. Which one of you doesn't he like? It's gonna go for you, Milos. You have one of his buddies right next to him. So you see as it looks like he's going to step down from the stairs, but all of a sudden he like sinks into the shadow on the room. And he reappears behind you.
Cool.
Because one of his shadows is near you, he has advantage, which means he rolls with a straight roll.
He doesn't like you. I don't know who he's like. Who's he saying?
Milos.
Me.
That's a 19.
That definitely hits.
That is 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
Along with 10 necrotic damage.
Oh.
He looks over at you, Marquies. He's not... And he points to you with one of his daggers and he says, "Don't think I've forgotten about you." And he tosses one of his daggers at you.
Gotcha.
Thanks.
Thank you.
He's not the one that stole your body. He's the one that stole your other used body. In our world.
That is a 25 to hit.
You caught it.
Nope.
Caught it with your face.
Misses.
Caught it with your face.
Oh, man.
Does a dagger go floop, right into the nose?
Got it! Gosh, which one?
Hits the mask, so no damage.
Yeah, right.
That is 6 piercing damage.
Oh, God.
No, I got the tip of your nose.
Yeah.
Even though you don't have a nose because you're a skeleton.
Mm-hmm. And I need you to make me...
see.
Is that what you look like?
Well, not yet.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Not yet. What does that mean, not yet?
Right? It's a lot older than me.
So that's what you look like, but you're younger.
Ooh, 16?
16 is a failure.
Oh, fuck.
He's not... Oh.
I think I have a thing. I have a thing. I believe. Oh. There's a thing I had where I can add with my reaction. I'll remember where it is. It's +5 to save. Plus, yeah. Okay. Does a 21 save?
Yes, a 21
Okay.
saves.
You still take 72 points of damage.
Well, GG.
So you will take half the damage then. So let me see here.
Is it necrotic already? Probably necrotic. Are you immune?
I'm resistant.
So you'll take 6 radiant damage.
Oh. Okay, so I take 3.
Are you resistant?
I'm resistant to radiant as well.
You're resistant. Is he resistant? Because you're the you that he is. You're the
It's
same
same
use.
body.
You're the same use.
All right. So that was his turn. After that is Gregor.
Gregor. So he was over by door trying to close door and secure it. He can go 30 feet. How far will that get him? Will he be close to Frey?
So 30 feet would get you right next to the one that is by, we'll say by Ellie, since Milos is probably a little, like, right off to the right of Ellie.
Where are my bears at?
Your bear's in front of that creature, that shadow.
It was Kitty. It was.
No, because Ellie's standing here, the creature, the shade is standing right here, and your bear was able to move all the way behind to get advantage, so he was actually closer to the steps leading up.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but Gregor has 30 feet from the door, so he'd be able to just get up, like, saddle up next to where Ellie currently is.
Does he get advantage with my
Okay.
bear or no?
No.
Well,
Bears did
Gregor will take a big old swing at this shade with his sword.
Sounds good.
So, yeah. So like.
Oh, so me. I can
Okay, so that is going to be a
Square.
can't do math. 23 to hit.
Yeah, with you, that's fine. You just need to be adjacent, so I'm anywhere next to it. Yeah. You work that way.
That is 13 points of slashing damage.
13 points? Okay.
I'm surprised you guys didn't miss this.
And he slashes again.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, I had them all between my hands. I went triple kill. I got it. Triple kill.
That is going to be 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
This one.
And that will be
That's next week.
another 13 points of slashing damage.
Yes.
He's looking a little wispy for a shade. Anything else from you, Gregor?
That is really all he can do.
Okie dokie. Ellie, you are up next.
We're stressed.
Stress. I'm gonna love caffeine today. Fuck. Okay. Ellie is gonna. I don't know. Who would be good against this nonsense? Who, I ask you? Who? Ellie's gonna use the sorcery point. She doesn't know what those are, but she's got them now. And she's gonna summon Garuda.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna take Poppy and I'm gonna chuck it. I'm not gonna chuck it. I'm gonna set it nicely next to me, Kitty, across the waist from Gregor on the shade, and turn it into Garuda.
Okay. So that it would get advantage? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes.
So you can summon it within 10 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If Garuda is flying and dives blah 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 blah, and dives at least 30 feet straight towards a target. No, she's not flying. Garuda doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Well, that's nice.
If you threw Poppy when you summoned, Poppy would be flying.
Cat.
I picture just like the in like the cartoons, and they like overhand, and somehow their legs fly forward too.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna have Garuda do Garuda's thing. So Garuda's gonna fly up, and it says talons, but if you remember, Garuda is in fact a
Chicken.
what are they called?
Sky dancer?
Sky dancer.
Oh, yeah.
So instead, it's going to berate the shade with its
Yeah,
wings
just
by
check the sword.
spinning really fast.
Sure.
And do the melee, just a melee attack, just standard.
Yeah.
21,
Yep, that'll hit.
and then Garuda doesn't do a whole lot, it's just caltrops. 9 damage from Garuda.
9 damage. Alright.
And then I am going to mark off my in my sorcery point. Boop. Confirm. And I am going... Ellie's going to... Wait, this thing's next to me?
Yes. Right up in your face.
I don't do right up in your face. Disadvantage if it's next to me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's a save.
Yeah, unless it's a save.
Ella's gonna look at this one and then look over to the one at Milos that's not next to her, and she's gonna start she's gonna put her hands together and start doing twisty, like she's trying to open a peanut butter jar, you know? And then there's gonna be some magical crackly energy, and then she's just gonna take it over her head like this, and she's just gonna chuck it at that other shade thing.
Well, same goal.
And cast Chromatic Orb.
Oh, shit.
And it's gonna be, I don't know. What are shades weak against? Fire? No, probably not. Cold? Let's try cold damage. Sure. 21?
21 will hit.
Okay.
That one also has advantage. You could roll, see if you got 20.
21.
Oh.
Well, she's good at getting 21s.
8.
Take her to Vegas.
Yeah,
8.
shit.
8. Another 8. There it is. Damage.
Cold, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's my action. And for my bonus action, I'm going to... Oh, I'm going to do that thing with my sorcery points where I can cast another spell as a bonus action?
You're going to quicken a spell?
Yeah. Oh, no, wait, no, this is a bonus action. Oh, but it costs a spell slot. How does sorcerer work? I can twin spells and make a casting item time to an action. What? To a bonus
You
action?
have twinned chromatic orb.
I could have twinned chromatic orb.
Since you're fresh, I'll let you say, did you want to twin? But you have to, I believe with twinning, you have to, at least for twin spell, you have to choose a new target.
No,
Yep.
you do?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
I'm pretty sure.
It just can't be I think it has to be a different target.
Target a second creature in range and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I won't do that.
Are you good then?
And,
Um,
I'm gonna, for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast, no, I'm not gonna cast anything. I'm going to, Mist Frenzy.
Okie dokie. So your fingernails grow long, your teeth sharpen to a point, and you guys see as Ellie's hair on her, or fur on her ears raises to a point. Asher, you are up.
So I believe I am also at the door.
You are, yep.
How far away are the two shades?
So, Gregor actually appeared kind of at the closest that you'd be able to get to one, unfortunately. So just to kind of give you an idea, he is kind of there. So he is, you guys were off to the side over here, and he went 30 feet. What's that?
So those are just words.
Oh, yeah. So this is Gregor right here. So,
Am I 60 feet from the one that has fairy fire?
yes.
Okay. So I'm going to cast a cantrip. I'm going to cast Sacred Flames at that.
Okie dokie.
Isn't that a deck save though?
It is, JK. I had a different plan, but yeah, I will just do that anyway.
Okay.
We'll see if it...
13.
It's 14. So that's... It's only 7 radiant damage.
7 radiant damage?
Yeah.
It is going to uncanny dodge.
No. I decided no. And then I can't get into melee with anything.
Not quite, but you'd be able to get like either right behind Gregor or behind Ellie currently.
Which one are you? Are you fighting the one with that's Fairy Fired?
I think this one's surrounded. No, I'm not fighting the one that's surrounded.
I will get to the. I will start making my way to that one.
To the one that's very fired? Okay, so you'd be able to get right behind Ellie, about 10 feet or so from that shade, so not quite.
What's the one you're fighting?
No, but you.
She has one in front of her.
Yeah, there's one by me too.
I need a map. He literally just showed me words, and I was like, that has the word bear on it. I don't even know what that means.
This is where the bear lives.
There's a bear, I guess.
Beer. Anything else for you, Ashley?
That's all I can do.
Okay.
If we got Hutch's
So
Santa hat.
back at the top, it is the Shadows' turns.
Dresses Hutch in clothes. This little hand.
The one in front of Allie is actually going to attack Garuda because Garuda has its brotherly shade next to it.
The shades are by each other?
No, but Garuda is adjacent to two shades currently.
I got you.
So that will be a 17 to hit Garuda.
I think that it's Garuda.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I meant to do.
So that is 14 piercing damage.
Okay.
And
Garuda looks cool in this picture.
15 necrotic damage.
Do they share health pool, or does their health
Same
is the
health.
same every time until it dies?
Mhm.
Right? Okay. Garuda dies.
Ooh.
Garuda only had 14 health left.
Oh,
That
no.
were they all together only had 14 health left.
Yep. So Garuda goes pop.
Oh no!
No more Garuda.
It's a
Bonus action to resummon.
sorcery
Sorcery
point. It's sorcery point
Bonus action, sorcery point.
to resummon.
Yep.
To fully summon.
Yep.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, she go pop.
Well, shit.
So no more Garuda. The other shade still has Milos with a shade perpendicular or adjacent to Milos. So, right. Cloak. Only one die. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
6 piercing damage. 3 necrotic damage.
Oh.
3 ones. That's their turn. Milos, it is your turn.
Okay. I am tired of getting beat up by these shades. I will take attack of opportunity if I have to.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm gonna get, actually I'll just do, disengage. I'll just disengage as my action, and just like get out of the fray.
Okay.
I'll leave my Lupin, up there, and he will attack with my bonus action.
Gotcha. So, action to
the
disengage.
one Yep, and I'm gonna just move,
back towards the door or back towards...
yeah, back towards the door is fine.
Okay. So you pass Asher and leave that space open.
To hit the one that is lit up with pink fairy fire, that's over 20 to hit.
Oh, yes.
And that is 8 fire damage.
Fireball.
That's my turn.
All right. Din, you are up.
I want. I want to shoot.
The one you shot last time?
Yeah. That
Okay. Go ahead and roll for attack.
one. It's like 26.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 and then 6 for again.
So, as your arrow flashes with that silvery light again, the shade shrieks and it explodes. So I need the bear, Gregor, and Ellie to make me dexterity saving throws.
I get advantage on those in a mist frenzy.
There you go.
That is a 12.
12 is a failure.
Dirty 20.
And
Is
bear?
this a spell save?
It is not. It is a creature feature.
Sorry, 15.
15? 15 just saves. So, Ellie and the bear will take half damage, and Gregor will take full damage. 10, 15, 20. So 23 necrotic damage. Half of that if you saved. And the shade is no more. I believe you still have a second attack, though, Din.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I'll shoot the other one.
The other shade?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's not good. Wait, actually, it is good. It's 18.
18 will hit.
Is that an advantage?
Oh, yeah, you have advantage. Go ahead and roll for a second, because it's very fire.
No,
No?
it's 18.
Okay.
7 and 2 radiant.
And it's a good thing that Milos moved out of that space. I still need your Luopon to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yay. That's only a 13.
13 is a failure. 22 necrotic damage.
Oh. At least, even though its light dims for a second, it flares even brighter as it got pissed that it got hurt.
Nice.
There you go.
Right. Din, you still have the bear's action as well.
Did Skeleton Guy, did he do anything before?
He came down and stabbed Milos, I believe, real good. And then he chucked his dagger at Marquies.
Oh, Jesus.
So he's right next to the bear.
Oh, yeah, the girl swing at him.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Claw. Again.
Okie dokie.
That's 26.
26 will... for the bear? Gross. Okay, yeah, 26 will hit.
Well, this is plus 3 proficiency, so it's bad.
Yeah.
It's 2. No, 4 slashing damage.
4 slashing damage.
Wait,
Alright.
7.
7 slashing damage.
I
Okay.
forgot.
Cute proficiency.
Okay, yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to use its legendary action.
Do not kill him.
Huh? I'm not killing Maul. Not yet. But you look around and you see now as shadows start to appear from the sides of the room. This time there are 3 of them. Marquies,
like
it is
it.
your turn.
I don't like your Marquies, you guy, Marquies.
Okay. I'm going to attack Bad Keys.
Okie dokie.
Bad. Now
Bad
he's saying
keys.
it. He said bad kiss.
Yeah, I think. Well, okay, that's out of my way. I'm gonna use silver for this one though.
Silver?
That is a 20, or rather a 19.
19 does hit.
Yeah, 14 damage on that
14.
shot. Did he move, or is he still like?
He's still next to the bear.
Okay.
So he hasn't moved yet. Well, besides down from the stairs.
Okay.
Oh, and you're 6? With a gun.
Yeah. Another 6.
Ooh! That's exciting. 2 golden cactuars pop up on your gun. Anything else?
God, I'm really debating on whether or not I want to.
Oh.
Okay, let me double check what is this. No. I'm good.
Okay. It is now his turn. He reaches to his bandolier and pulls out a potion from it. And you see as he smashes it to the ground in front of his feet, and the shadow spreads throughout. I need everyone to make me Constitution saving throws.
Is this poison?
This is not poison.
Damn.
Is it a spell?
No, because Marquies' stuff is not spells either.
Fuck you, Marquies.
My question is, what's his wild magic?
I bet it's a 7.
We will find out. A 7? A 7?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought I was hearing you wrong. Okay. Ellie?
19.
19. Din?
16.
16. Milos.
Bear?
21.
21. Bear.
8.
8. Marquise.
What was the
Constitution.
Oh, no.
20?
20. Asher.
10.
10. Okay, so the bear, well, all of the bears, all of the tanks. The bear,
Bear, the lion, and the human?
yep. No, the bear, the human, and then the half bunny, all fail their saves. So, those of you who
Gregor,
failed your
human?
saves.
Gregor, a human?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I knew that.
Those of you that failed your saves, you are stunned until the end of your next turn.
What does that mean?
Means you can only take one action.
One
Action, reaction.
or movement. You can only do one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it
And
can be anything.
What's that?
It's just one.
Just
Yep,
one.
just one.
There's a lot of dice. I want him to get a
All
red
right.
roll and fireball himself, please.
So then, those that failed are going to be taking 18 points of necrotic damage. Those that saved is half.
9.
And the room is currently filled with magical darkness.
So we can't see?
Nope.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Jeez.
How far away was I to my bear?
Go ahead and roll me an intelligence saving throw. Or just an intelligence check. Just a straight intelligence. We'll see if you remember.
14.
You were probably about 30 feet from it.
Oh.
Alright. That was his action. As his bonus action, he is going to chuck another dagger at Marquies.
Catch it.
Only had 10.
Nope.
So you feel something whiz by your head in this darkness, but,
And your gift.
Yep. Alright. Ellie, it is your turn.
Alright. Bonus action. Summon Poppy.
Okay.
Well, then that
It could be different.
Everybody's stunned.
Maybe.
Nobody can see. Who do I remember that was near me? Asher and
Maybe we didn't see.
Asher and Gregor,
Gregor?
were kind of...
but they were
Behind
like
you.
in touching distance of me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reach out and start patting at somebody.
You hear metal?
Clink, clink.
Touch the face. Is there a beard?
There can be if you want. I'm not going to...
Who is it?
Which direction are you reaching? Behind you or to your left?
This, to my left.
Then there is a very big bushy beard and long hair.
Gregor?
Hello.
Would you like to? Would you like to breathe fire?
I do not know about this.
Here,
okay.
eat this pepper. I just put a hot pepper in his mouth.
No magical effects, just a pepper.
Pepper. I'm gonna try this. I
And
grew
I
it.
cast Dragon's Breath
Ooh.
to get 3d6 fire damage, a 15-foot cone.
Oh.
Oh, I can choose! Ooh! Ooh! Oh. Let's do cold. Cold seems like fun.
So you put a peppermint in his mouth.
But it says a hot pepper is my component.
Oh, okay.
So hot it's cold.
It's hot, but like it's cold?
So hot it's cold.
So hot it's cold. 3d6
You grew.
on failed
pepper.
save, or
That was spliced
each
with
creature
the
in the area
pepper.
must make a dex saving throw, 3d6 damage on a failed save, or half on success.
You can breathe hot fire, Gregor.
Hold.
So that was your action, your bonus action.
I refreshed my page and everything went away. Does Poppy get an action? Like she just does a standard attack?
She would if she could hit something.
There's nothing around.
She doesn't know. She can't see either.
Just stay there, Poppy. They're there. I'm done.
Okay. Ash?
I don't think I can do anything because I can't see, right?
I mean, you can't really see anything right now, no.
So I
Magical
have
darkness.
nothing to get rid of the magical darkness.
Unless you have some kind of dispelling magic.
I do not.
You can still attack with disadvantage.
But I don't think I'm near anything. I wasn't up next to anything yet.
You don't have to be able to. Well, it depends on if it's a
Like I could,
spell.
because I could,
You have to see.
I could easily walk up and bump into Ellie and attack her by accident.
Why?
Well,
That's a good
you
point.
you're stunned though, aren't you? So you can only move or attack.
Yeah,
right?
but still, right?
I mean, you could go into defense.
yeah, you
wanna
can
up your
take
AC?
the dodge action. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Could I have twin cast that?
Sure.
I'll stick a pepper in Asher's mouth.
Oh shit!
Okie dokie.
And it's a cold.
I think they have to be the same, or can I choose a different element?
I believe you could choose a different element.
It
You're
is-
casting another
Casting
instance of
another
the
spell.
spell.
Do you want to do fire, or ice, or lightning?
Lightning.
Okay, lightning.
It's a tingly pepper.
It's a tingly pepper. Your hair all stands on end.
Not that you can see it.
Not that you can see it. You can feel it.
Some sparks.
You know, you can feel electricity.
Static electricity. Yep. Okay.
It's like pop rocks.
Yeah.
The only thing it's not worth it. No, it's not worth it. Never mind. Yeah, that's all I can do.
You gonna do dodge?
Yeah.
Okay. So your AC is up by 2 then.
Okay.
It is the shadows' turns. They can see in this darkness.
That's helpful for us, yes.
Gregor, 2 are going to sneak up behind you.
Bastards.
And 1 is a natural 20.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I have to say that
So it
now.
hits.
And then the other attack is only a 10 at max with advantage. That was a 1 and a 7.
Well, he doesn't take crit damage.
Oh,
He doesn't take crit damage. That's right, because of the armor.
Oh yeah, that's right. Kill him.
Yeah,
That's
correct.
right. I forgot. Okay.
I was seeing if you would remember, but I would have reminded you. Did you forgot?
Did you forget?
No, I.
So that's
It is
13 piercing damage. And 13 necrotic damage.
Gregor is down.
Oh,
Oh shit, I thought you had gotten healed.
I had. You took it out of me. You
Okay.
don't use spells, so I can't use my reaction, you bastard.
Sorry, they don't use spells!
Don't look at me.
Your fault.
So the other
You were
one
fighting.
is going to come up to your Luapan.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming even though he is light, his light doesn't.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't protrude through the darkness. 13.
That does not hit.
Okay. That's their turns. Milos, it is your turn.
Okay. So because this came from not Marquies, bad Marquies, do I know if this is actually magical darkness? Like, could I dispel it with dispel magic?
Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check. Just actually,
Is
we're
it
gonna
like
do wisdom.
like Arcana?
We're gonna do wisdom. Yeah, Arcana. Let's do an Arcana check.
Okay. Oh, that's 25.
So you know the effects that come off of Marquies' belt are magical in nature. Just his potions are not magical.
Oh, okay. So if I did a dispel magic, it would, in theory, dispel the magic.
It would probably, yes.
Okay, I will do dispel magic.
Okay. What level are you casting it at?
Well, I know darkness, because I can learn darkness, so I know that's a lower level spell. So I'm going to cast it at 3rd level, hoping that it's lower level.
Okay. It is 3rd level. So it does dissipate. And so the darkness dissipates from Milos' direction and just kind of pushes out towards the wall. And suddenly, Milos, you see a figure move behind the Darkies, evil Marquies, and you see this blade, bad keys. You see this long blade protrude from the back all the way through its chest, and a figure kind of steps out in dark armor from behind and says, "I told you were gonna die."
Is it?
And that's where we will pick up next episode.
Wait.
Thanks
Was
for
that
tuning
2
in,
keys?
guys.
Those keys?
Those
We will
dudes.
see
Those
you
keys.
next time. Bye.
Dos Equis.
Those
Yeah.
keys.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, there's a lot of
Yes.
Marquise killing Marquise action here.
Marquis, those keys, these keys.